Hello, students. Good morning. How are you? Today we are going to do something new. We are going to watch a video in which someone is reading a short story. At the end of the short story, you're going to answer some questions.
"Let's go out for pizza tonight, George," said his friend. At the pizza place, Tony the baker was getting the pizzas ready for baking. He flattened out a ball of dough into a large pancake and tossed it in the air. He spread tomato sauce on it, sprinkled it with cheese, and shoved it into the oven. Then the telephone rang. Bring, bring. "A fellow from the factory wants a large pizza delivered in a hurry," Tony's wife called. "Okay, I'll get my coat," said Tony. George was curious. Could he make a pizza too? He jumped up on the counter and took some dough. George pounded the dough into pancakes. Then he tossed them into the air with all four hands. One of them plopped right in the middle of a table where a woman was sitting. Another landed on a coat rack. One fell on the jukebox. And one landed smack on Tony's head. "Who did that?" he shouted. George was scared. He ran out and jumped into a small truck to hide. "That customer is still waiting for his pizza," said Tony's wife. "You'd better hurry. They'll be closing the factory in a few minutes." "I forgot all about it," Tony said. Quickly, he packed the pizza in the back of the truck and drove off. George was trapped inside. The truck sped up to the factory, but it was too late. The gates were locked. Dun, dun, dun. "Oh, no," Tony groaned. "How will I ever deliver the pizza?" He opened the back door of the truck, and there was George. "So that's where you've been hiding, you bad little monkey," Tony cried. He reached out to grab George, but then he stopped. "I've got an idea," he said. "You're just the one I need." How good that George was a monkey. "Look at that!" shouted the factory guard. "A monkey delivering a pizza?" Thanks, George, said Tony. You made up for all the trouble you caused. I'm going to make a special pizza for you and your friend when we get back. And that's what he did. The end.
Question number 1. What did Tony, the baker, do first when he made the pizza? Sprinkled it with the cheese, shoved it in the oven, flattened out a bowl of dough, spread tomato sauce on it. Question number 2. What made George curious when he was at the pizza place? He wondered if he could make a pizza. He was not very hungry. Tony asked him a question. He saw a pizza truck outside. Question number 3. Why didn't Tony the baker see George making a mess in the kitchen? Tony was mad at George. Tony went to get his coat. Tony was in the kitchen. Tony was delivering a pizza. Question number 4. Why did George hide in the small truck? He wanted to deliver pizza. He was hungry. He was curious. He was scared. Question number 5. How did George help Tony the baker at the end? He ate the pizza. He delivered his coat. He drove the truck. He delivered the pizza. Thank you so much. I hope that you have enjoyed the story. Bye bye.